Welcome to the Leadership Spark podcast, where we equip you to be the great leader your people deserve. This is Corey, and today we're going to continue talking about the need to have leadership conversations and framing these conversations up as if you have a relationship bank account with everybody on your team. You're making deposits, you're making withdrawals, and everything is in a healthy place so that when you do need to make a withdrawal, you actually have something to withdraw from because you've made enough deposits. And so we talked yesterday about you can't really have these kind of conversations if you don't have trust. And so you need to be earning your way into trust and cultivating trust on your team that give you the permission to have the leadership conversations that you need to have with everybody on your team. And so today I want to talk about the conversation incubator. Now, an incubator, if you think about what that is, it's a space or an environment that is controlled to be able to drive the best possible outcome. And so is there something like that in leadership that you could put in place that's going to accelerate the effectiveness of your conversations, that's going to accelerate your ability to build trust, is going to create an environment or a space consistently where you can have the types of conversations that you need to have? Now, these conversations that we're going to talk about, they can happen anywhere at any time, but there is one thing that I believe that is the most powerful tool in your toolbox as a leader to set up an environment to where you can consistently have the kind of conversations that you have that make deposits and ultimately also make withdrawals from that relationship bank account. And that incubator for a leadership conversation is your weekly one-on-one meeting. Now, I want to encourage you to have a weekly one-on-one meeting. It is the most powerful tool in my toolbox. If you look at my calendar, the way that I speed up my effectiveness as a leader every single week are the one-on-one meetings I have with the people on my team, to where I can make sure that we are aligned, we are connected, we understand priorities, we have an environment to be able to give bi-directional feedback. I can have the hard conversations that I need to have, and I know there's a space every week for me to be able to have it. That's the one-on-one meeting. And I know it's there every week. It's there every week on Tuesday at 11 a.m. And I know that's a space where we can make sure that we are having the appropriate conversations that allow both of us to move forward, me as the leader and the person on my team, whoever that is that I'm talking to. And so I want to encourage you, that's the incubator. That's a controlled space that you can create every week that allows you to have the conversations that you need to have as a leader. And so for my one-on-ones, and I would encourage you for your one-on-ones, there are three main elements that I'm always trying to accomplish in every one-on-one. Number one is connect relationally. Again, depositing in the relationship bank account. And that means that I'm paying attention. I'm being empathetic. I'm actively listening to things going on in the lives of the people that I'm engaging with so that I know how to ask questions to be able to stay connected with them relationally. And so my one-on-ones, and it can look different every week, and it does look different every week. There's a relational connection time. Two would be alignment on priorities, or alignment around obstacles in the way that were slowing us down so that we can work together to remove those obstacles. And so I want to spend time talking about, are we focused together on the right things? Do you have everything you need to be successful? Is there anything that we need to discuss that would help you move your work forward? Or is there anything that I need from you that would help me move my work or this team or this organization forward? And so we spend time talking about that. And the third is a space for feedback, which we'll get to the feedback conversation a little bit later. But a space for bi-directional feedback, an environment every week where I know I will be able to give feedback and get feedback from the people on my team. And so I want to encourage you to go and do is have a weekly one-on-one. And I want you to view it as the conversation incubator. It's the space where you can have the types of conversations that you need to have as a leader to be able to effectively lead and ultimately get the outcomes that you want.